Well, hello. How are we all doing? Been wanting to do this for a few days. Just trying to find the time and etc. That kind of deal. And not wanting to cross anyone's. Don't cross the streams and all that sort of thing, because not that it matters anyway. But yeah. So yeah, it's just more of a kind of an update for this small platform that I waffle on, and yeah, I'll probably go into it as I go along, really. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and show myself. Not in that way. Calm down. It's about to crack open a beer. I've been on a few streams, but not on my channel. So I've had this beer in the fridge for months, basically, so it needs drinking. I'm not reviewing at the moment, although that could be changing maybe for next week. We'll see how I'll feel. So this is Radiant Fog, a lychee session IPA, which, you know, lychee session IPA, you know, that kind of deal. 4.5. It's one of them beers that have been around in like M&S for most of the year, I think, or certainly since March or April sort of time. So yeah, probably it's old, so, but it's in date allegedly. But it's in a can, so it'd probably be all right, wouldn't it? So it's all right for just a chinwag beer, if you like. I've gone for quite a lot of the beers I had in the fridge, so I've cleared sort of a bit out. It's mainly supermarket stuff what I was going to review. I did actually review a couple of beers the day before shit hit the fan, but I'm not going to be posting them. I'm just going to delete them. But so originally I was going to be posting 7 beers from this brewery. So I thought I'd give them a shout out anyway, and maybe I can get the beers at a later date. So Good Things Brewing, they're out of East Sussex, just down in the bordering county along the south coast of England here. And yeah, generally the beers have been all right, to be fair. Their Pilsner was really good. Probably one of my favourites, actually. Weird that. Pilsner my favourite when they've double IPAs, pale ales and stuff. But yeah, it's true. What was I going to say? Can't remember. Probably have a drink. That's what it was. Yeah, it smells weird. Yeah, it's definitely got some lychee type thing going on in that. It's all right though. Very thin. I mean, it's like when you're used to drinking the old IPAs and shenanigans. It's but it's just one of them not bad beers. Anyway, yeah, back to the brewery. I was going to post 7 reviews from this brewery, but I ended up just drinking them. I'd actually done 2 reviews. They're going to be deleted. But I've got a few German beers behind me here that I will probably get into. Plus, I've got a load of sours I'm just going to generally drink. Like that. That's been around a while in the old Tesco can release shenanigans. I've heard not much good things about that, but I'm still going to drink it. This one from Twirl, goes to Hollywood. A goes ale brewed with oranges. So that label has been around for a while. It's a bit like the old I don't know what channels it is even. It reminds me of the end of the night when the old channels used to go to bed. Remember them days? Another goes brewing by numbers: mango, guava, and passion fruit. 19. I've had this since the original lockdown, so never got round to it. And yeah, now it's Now it's November. One more, I think. Oh yeah, I've had this one a little while as well. One from Gypsy Hill, Outdoorsman, triple fruited sour. I do like their artwork on their cans; it's pretty cool. Yeah, more summery beers that I need just to. Don't need to review them really. Oh, there is another one. So yeah, loads of sours then. From Fierce, which Thomas I see is in the chat. You've done a collab review with James recently. I can't remember what one of the Imperial Stouts. But I've had a few sours from them. So yeah, this is a berry sour, one of their small batch editions, number 34 apparently. Notes of raspberry, black currant, a balance of puckery and sour punch. I don't know. So there's 5 beers there. I've got the fridge is broken down downstairs, so unfortunately my beer fridge is being used for the strange thing of food being put in there. So I've got a few bits and bats up here. I've still kept my hoppy stuff down there. I haven't got many stouts now anyway. After, was it last Saturday stout weekend, International Stout Day, or whatever the hell it is? There's an international something beer day every day, the way I think, but whatever. That's all right. That's pleasant enough. It's not malty, which is the main thing. Oh yeah, I've got this here as well. Just noticed that. This is a 2018 edition. Been stuck in the fridge for a couple of years. So yeah, just bits and bats, nothing crazy. Got a few German beers here. I've got this, which is quite amusing. This is old Guinness Foreign Extra Stout, best before the 4th of April of 2016. Yeah, so that could be quite wrong or rather amazing. We'll have to see. 7.5, probably be all right, but I don't know. Ostel 2017 Black Square Russian Imperial Stout. Just grab that out. 12.5. Then a few German beers. Erdinger Petankus. I was trying. Was it you, Thomas? You wanted to? Was it this one or something? Oh no, the Vitus. That's right. I can't pronounce some of these, so I'm just going to show them. It's easier. So this was very kindly brought to me by a friend that works one of the online stores. That just box turned up out of the blue. 6 beers. Actually drunk already one of them. The Augustino Dunkel had that on Saturday. So but I've already literally reviewed it about a month ago or whatever it is. So that was good. So that was the first of the 6 beers, and then that one of them. I do love these labels; they're pretty damn cool. So yeah, he noticed I was getting into my German beers a bit, so awesome stuff. And yeah, that's the one, the Vitus, which tragically, unbelievably, I've never had before, which just feels wrong, but I've never had that. And then whatever this is, I'm not. It's a Helles beer, so from Germany. So there you go. But wonderful labels. I love these kind of these things. Gives it a bit of standout-ish or officialness, or I don't know, whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much it really at the moment. Just been drinking a hell of a lot of stuff, getting through stuff that I'm not really that fussed about reviewing, keeping some the good stuff. The sharing bottles I've still kept in my stupor. And yeah, but I'm all right. I'm getting through day by day and stuff like that, which is cool. Anyway, got a few comments here, so we've lost a couple of people, so apologies. So we've got Thomas. How you doing, mate? Hope you're keeping well. from Ireland, and then the other Thomas from the Netherlands. Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, it's that 12 can. I remember it when it came out in bottles. I thought, oh, that sounds really good, and heard good stuff about it. This was like, I don't know how long ago, 2 or 3 years ago. Might probably be longer, 4 years ago. Well, that looks interesting. I just like the label. And then now it's cans, and it's in the M&S or Marks and Spencers, if you want to call it that, in the UK. It's like, what? I think at the time, they brought these beers round for me. I know they were like three cans for £5. You know, they're 440ml cans. It's like, even if they're not much cop, it's like, it's ridiculous price. Thomas goes on to say about the barrel aged cafe racer, the from Fierce. So yeah, he's saying yes about that as well. So yeah, I just wanted to do a kind of a little live, if you like, just to have a beer and talk through bits and bats. Obviously, I stopped the reviews. I still got about 4 or 5 reviews to actually post that were reviewed in the early part of October. Never got round to it, of course. They're actually all there, ready to go. It's just pressing the button, and you know. So I might do like a day where I just drop the whole lot in one day, or spray some out in between new ones. I'll probably just put them out there over a few days. I think there's about 3 or 4. There's not a lot. I'll have a look actually. Couldn't I really? There's not. Let's have a look here. This beer is not actually as bad as I thought it was going to be, which is always a win. So beer reviews that still need to drop. I think I mentioned it on Harry's stream or something. I can't remember. So Trail Ridge IPA from Dark Star. I've actually still got the bottle here, but I'll show you. ABK Hell, another German beer. So that's got to be dropped, not on the floor, but you know what I mean. Erdinger Dunkel, Shankula Rochbeer Mertzen. That's it, so it's free. So I've got 3 reviews to post. And I'll probably do that in a day and then start like a few days later. Or maybe, I don't know, whatever, doesn't matter. So I know it's late for you, Thomas, now. Netherlands, Thomas. What's it called? 10 past 11. Yeah. So I hope you're doing well. Hope you're keeping safe with all the craziness that's ensuing us at the moment. 3 people watching. Appreciate it. Really appreciate it. So yeah, future of the channel going forward. There's not just going to be beer reviews, I think. I don't know. See, I was going to start doing. I don't think it's the right name channel for my daughter to be on. So there could be a people say, "Oh, I'll put it all on the same channel." Don't matter. Yeah, but when you've got a channel that's pretty much beer orientated, I personally, it's just my personal thing. Having kid on it, I just doesn't sit too easy. Even if it's like reviewing soft drinks or stuff like that, it's. I know you can do the old tick thing for the Is it suitable for children? Yes, but then there's a lot of pretty much everything else on it isn't. So I don't know. So I've got ideas. I'm going to be I'll be sorting out the garden as well. So, and start planting some stuff. I want to grow some hops next year, and potentially do a bit of home brewing with garden grown hops. Whether it will work, whether the soil's right here or not, I don't know, because it's quite a chalky underlay. About, I don't know the depth of the chalk base, but on top it's just earth, chalky earth. So what hops would work in that kind of environment? I don't know if East Kent Goldings potentially, they're going to be the general kind of prima donna hops. It's not going to be Cascade and blah blah and all this, even though we've got a reasonable climate being on the south coast. I don't know what effect the salt air would have on hops, although it would be quite sheltered, the garden. But just the general salty air, I don't know how that would affect hops being really close to the sea. Well, I say close, I'm about half a mile from the coast. Got a cliff top and then it comes down, and I'm in that kind of the valley, the other side, if you like. So I don't know how that would affect any kind of hop growth. Whether that they'll get any kind of, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Not being into hops and brewing and what's suitable and what's not suitable and all that kind of carrying on. I've got a clue. We've got a few more comments here. We're saying about the time. Yeah. Oh, it's proper odd. But then, yeah. Anyway, that doesn't matter. But yeah, it's odd anyway. How you doing? Wow. Orange County, California. Hello. Beer House Reviews, how you doing? Cheers for joining me. Well, it's probably your lunchtime, isn't it? Just gone. What's in my fridge? Well, there's a bit of beer there. There's not loads. At the moment, it's being taken over food, which is what is it? What's going on with this live? What do you mean? What's going on with it? It's just a general myself talking about what's coming up on the channel, getting back onto it, that kind of thing. Obviously, losing my partner 4 weeks ago, and all that kind of stuff. This has obviously not been my priority for the last few weeks, looking after a 5-year-old daughter as well. So that's what's going on with this live. It's just more of an update kind of thing, really, just to because I've had a lot of messages and stuff again the last few weeks since I've done that kind of that 3-hour stream a week or so ago, whenever it was. Time is just like I have no idea what's occurring with time. So you woke up. That's right. It does work. It really does work. So yeah, it does work. It's surprising. I'm like more of a, I remember we done that on a beer festival. We'll have a, what do we have? We thought we was having like a session Pilsner or something, and then we was like, that'll work. Second day of a beer festival. What's the ABV? It's 9%. It's an Imperial Pilsner from Cloudwater. It's like, Jesus, that kind of sorted us out, but we didn't really want that as a first beer. But you weren't tasting the alcohol, which was a good thing. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have. You didn't even make the most of the beer festival, didn't you? So, Yeah, no worries, man. It's just fucking life, isn't it? Sometimes it just I have my patches and my spells, but it's just I'm still getting my head around it, of course. But it's my daughter's been keeping me busy and strong and being strong for her, and that's kind of in a way, it's kept me. I mean, I've had a few beers. I haven't got paralytic or nothing like that. It's just having a few beers. She's all right now. I mean, she's asleep now. So me going on to a streams 7-8 o'clock UK time for me now is just not really kind of going to be an option for me anymore. Until she goes to sleep, then I'm with her. So that, which is no biggie. We got Blake here. How you doing, brother? I hope you're doing well. Check this guy out if you haven't. He does his stream generally the Friday night throwdown. Although it's quite late here for us in the UK. I think it starts at 2 a.m, which is it's pretty late. I join now and again, but yeah, he's a good dude. So do check him out. He's awesome. Bit of pleasantries, saying to each other there. Oh, congrats on 500. There you go. I didn't even know. I don't even know what day it is, to be fair. Yeah, absolutely. That's nice. I appreciate it. It's I've had so many people that I haven't even spoke to for God knows how long. Just like, and that's nice. I've had a few people I haven't spoke to that were really good friends, and I've not heard a bean. It's like, you know what? And I kind of wasn't surprised, although it was a little bit, Some people are weird like that. If you don't talk to them for a long time, they're well, he hasn't spoke to me, so why should and all that. And it's like, well, that sort of shit works both ways. But anyway, that doesn't matter. Yeah, so yeah, appreciate that, Beer Hounds. That's really cool. Yeah, you'll get your subs up. Go on. So yeah, Thomas has got to go to bed, so that's absolutely as expected, really, mate. It's I will do, and yeah, I mean, yeah, that'd be cool. You can do it on your channel. I'm fine with that. That's absolutely cool. Well, whatever. We'll talk about that. It's not a biggie, but I'll put that aside. I actually want to review all of the German ones. I'm not too fussed about the sours being November. But yeah, so I've got 7 people watching. Wow, okay. Yeah, so good night, Thomas. Cheers, brother. I mean, I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm doing all right. So I have my spells. The daughter says something, and I'm like, oh my God, froze you. Sometimes I'm just like, I go, and she's just like, I'll get you a tissue, daddy, and it's like, this is a 5.5-year-old kid. She's kids are just they're so matter of fact, aren't they? And I was trying to explain to her it's okay to cry and all that. I don't want her being ashamed or frightened or emotions. She started watching films and things come up, and she's asking me, oh my God, pretty damn heavy stuff. The questions are starting to flow a little bit, and I'm trying to rush to get myself where I can handle that, because that's going to carry on, which is probably making me stronger in the long run. But yeah, so we've got BC's beer reviews here. How you doing, mate? Cheers for joining again. I hope you're keeping safe and well and all that positive, good stuff. So yeah. So Beer Hounds is clearing off. He's got to go to work. So cool beans. Cheers for chiming in for a little bit. And the same to you as well. Hope everyone's keeping safe as cool as can be. I'm fine, mate. Honestly, I'm all right. It's just a process. I wasn't in the kind of mood to review or stuff like that. So yeah, I'm all right. I'll get there, but I have my moments. Still can't believe it. Because we're in lockdown as well in the UK at the moment until the 2nd of December. So that's, to be honest with you, that's a little bit shit. Because I know I'm still going to call her my partner's mum has been like, obviously she's lost her daughter. She was 33. And you know, it's been really tough because she lives in London, and obviously I live where I live, and it's like an hour and 20 minutes on the train journey. So, and now we're in lockdown, I can't visit. I went back just before lockdown. See, the funeral was last week, and yeah, it's tough, and the whole, you know, schools can still, you know, all my colleges, schools, universities are still doing their thing. You can go out the house for educational purposes, medication, food shopping, or work where you can't work at home, a little bit of exercise. It's not as absolute lockdown as the first one back in March, April, May, June. It's a little bit looser than that was now, but yeah, we've got spiralling cases in the UK at the moment. It's getting really silly, but we just hope it works. And anyway, that's that. You don't want to be talking about all that. So yeah, I appreciate that. I'm fine though, mate. I'm good. Yeah, ta-ta for now, mate. You take it easy and don't work too hard, for sure. We've got Redbeard. How you doing, mate? I haven't spoke to you for fucking ages, man. Yeah, as I was just saying, doing all right. Just step by step, and that's it. Just crack on. I'm drinking this for anyone who didn't see. Radiant Fog, which is I know it's not everyone's style of beer, but a light cheese session IPA. So yeah, and I know a lot of people don't like session IPAs, but just a general drink and not get too crazy. It's all right. It's nothing special. It's better than I thought it would be. Slightly hazy. You know, it's one of them supermarket jobbies over here in the UK that there's a few chains now starting to get onto the cannage of craft beer, which is, it's all good if it gets new people involved. It's trying different stuff. That's always a good thing. All right, the quality's not going to be, you know, I mean, you're paying for that. I think it's about £3, and then you get a Cloudwater double IPA. You pay £6-7. You know, that's, you know, but if they get hooked, then they won't mind paying that over time. Whereas like when I first started craft beer myself, I was like, oh my god, I've just spent 30 quid on 7 beers. You know, it just blew my mind. And then I started drinking. I'm like, you know what, they're worth it. It's just the way it goes sometimes, isn't it? So yeah, cheers, Redbeard, for chiming in. I hope you're doing all right. Yeah, cheers, BC, mate. Nice one. Magic Rock is the brewery. I didn't even mention it earlier. So they've actually been bought out. So all the purists out there are going, oh, you're drinking that. They've been bought out by Lion. They have. You know. Oh, well. Good luck to them. I bet there's a few other breweries at the moment that wish that they'd been bought out. Perhaps they had that choice like last year, and they're probably thinking to themselves, "Shit." Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, with the way things have gone, there you are. Just the way it is. It's half decent, to be fair, for what it is. They're saying sweet. One more thing. Do you cruise the locks? I don't get that one. Sorry. All right. Okay. So I'm drinking Shorty's Bruce Company huma Lupa Licious. Lucious. I can read. I'm learning now. Sounds interesting. I guess it's an IPA. It sounds that sort of way. So cool. I can talk about something, but it's just like my memory has been absolutely, totally, just literally don't know where it's gone the last month. But yeah, what's anyone else drinking? Redbeard, are you drinking anything yet? A bit early, maybe 5:30. You got work tonight, or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, so I just got to check something, just in case. That's right. Thought I had a message. Sorry. Rude. It's gone now. Right. I got you. No. I used to go on. I used to go on boating holidays when I was really young on the Norfolk Broads for a couple of weeks, and that was pretty cool. Bit of fishing, really calm, laid back. Loads of wildlife, that kind of thing. That was an annual kind of holiday for me when I was growing up, and I haven't done that for many years. But yeah, really, that's the closest I've come. I've never been on a what they call a barge, or the narrow boat, as you say. They say it's an IPA. It sounded like one. Nice one. 7.7%. Yeah, I must admit, I think I'd rather live in a motorhome or a static caravan than a boat. I get the appeal of a boat, but I don't know. Trouble is, you're pissed up on that being near water and stuff with like or whatever it's called. I'd fall in. I'd just fall in, just straight into the drink, or fall down between the fucking thing or something, Something stupid would happen. So yeah, that would put me off. I'd stay on one for sure for a couple of weeks, just something different. Or if a mate had one, that'd be cool. So if you buy one and move here, I'll come down, we'll set the old Barbie up and have a few beers. That was all right. Yeah, living on one is just like, that's another. Yeah, I don't know. I was going to say, yeah, a motor or a static caravan, mobile home, if you like. I thought about it quite a long time, about 10 years ago. Obviously, that's another another life away. That's 2 lives away from where I am now. So obviously at the time I was single, just come out of a really very good relationship, but it just went a little bit. She didn't want me to care for her, so it's like okay, and all that sort of thing. So I was her carer as well for probably the best part of 3 or 4 years, and then got her recent and her carer for 6 years. And it's just the way it, the way it pans out. But yeah, so at the moment I'm just taking time back and just chilling and get my head around stuff and get out of this crazy year we're having, and everyone's been affected. So it's been a year of all years, isn't it, for everyone? No one's had a year like this. So there you are. All the beer, no idea. Oh yeah, of course. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. I'm kind of say I'm back. I mean, I've been going on to 1 or 2 streams. This is the first time my mush has been on my channel. I've done that thing a couple of weeks ago just to explain a little bit what's going on, because I was getting loads of messages like what's going on with the reviews and stuff, so it's easier just to do it like that. Explain. Took about 3 hours, but yeah, waffle. But yeah, no, this is it's almost like a therapy, really, just talking. Some people do it with the cameras on. I was like, no, bollocks to that. Let's just do it. Talk it out. I've always been never really bottled it up. I've never been that kind of talk to people. I always do. It's not it's not a problem to me. It never has been. Although it seems to be more fashionable, if you like, if you've got stuff going on to talk about it now. But obviously back when I was younger, it's only a recent thing, last few years, I'd say, that talking out about things or like mental health things or anything like that, anything's a bit tricky, a bit awkward, it doesn't matter, does it? So what? At the end of the day, plus you've got all this kind of I think there was more of a kind of a macho-y type element, I'd say, to your feelings, emotions, and all of that, especially with men, and that is slowly changed, I'd say, the last 2 or 3 years. But going back further, 5, 10 years ago, even further than that, not get ridiculed, but you wouldn't. It's like, why is he doing that? And it's that kind of element of. But I've always been like this, so I've never really kind of followed that sort of thing. I've never been. Nothing's really offended me or anything like that. Whereas back when I was a kid, lots of things offended other people, and I'm like, I don't care. just the way I am. Anyway, got a few. I'm waffling again, so there you go. So yeah, cheers. Hope you're keeping all right. I'm not sure what it's referred to. It was probably half an hour ago. Yeah, send me a message or something, because I don't know if I've subbed. I don't know. I've seen you on a few times, and I've heard your name on other streams and stuff. So we've got Jules in the chat. How you doing? Cheers for joining. Hope you're all right. Another person that's given me a lot of support as well over the last month. There's a few people like that. I really do appreciate it. It's been really very helpful just to know there's people just there. Kind of that, everything like that helps, and this is helping, and all that sort of stuff. So 10 people watching, that's really wow, you know. So there we go. That's for my comments. Yeah, no worries. Good morning. Yeah. Right. So we've got, what's the time? How long have we been on? Could have 40 minutes already. Bloody hell. I'm still drinking the same beer. What's that about? Too busy gun beating. So, as the beer's getting there, I'm going to go and get another. Shall I have one of these sours? Okay, let's have a sour in a minute. I don't really want it, but 6.5, an Imperial Breakfast Goza. Because it's got blueberry in it, salt, which you would expect being a goza, and natural flavourings. That's the bit that concerns me. Natural flavourings. So is it natural flavourings of blueberry? You would assume it'd be natural flavourings of salt, as it's a natural thing. I don't know. Contains water, malted barley, malted wheat, blueberry puree. See, that's the flavouring, see? Yeast, lactic acid, citric acid, salt, natural flavourings, malic acid, and hops. What hops are in that? Do you reckon it's hop puree or hop essence or whatever the fucking, you know, it sounds wrong all round. And it's Evil Twin as well. Evil Twin in the UK supermarket. I mean, I don't think these are around anymore. This is more of a summer kind of thing. I've had them in the fridge for ages. Goes versus Evil. Trying to be funny there. Best before the 12th of April of 2021. So we'll probably have that. So whatever. Surprisingly good. That for a session IPA, apparent lychee in it. It's all right. You would never tell that it's actually. So what does it say about the lychee? Is it flavourings again? Doesn't really fucking tell you, does it? Contains barley, wheat, and oats. That's it. There's nothing else on there. Right, we've got a few more comments rolled in. Yeah, see you later, mate. Take care. Don't be late because of me. It ain't my fault. Hey, brother Paul. How you doing, mate? Hope you're doing all right. What's today? Tuesday. Are you off tonight? Are you off tonight? I think you're off tonight. I'm just doing like a. It's more of a just an open chat for myself, really, rather than get a panel and all that sort of thing. If you know what I mean. Got my daughter to sleep. She sleeps pretty quickly with me. Yeah, I thought you was off. So yeah, I'm just shooting the shit. Just going through what's coming up on the channel. I'm going to try and get my daughter involved in a few things. Do a few. I'm actually going to start doing some like cheese reviews and stuff like that. I don't really want to copy because food reviews seem to be the thing at the moment within the beer tube community. Which I understand to a degree. Do it because you want to do it rather than do it because you get the more of the appeal and everything else that comes with it, if you know what I'm saying. But you know my opinions on all that. But if they're happy, great. But yeah. So I don't really want to go down the, I'm going to do a McDonald's review and I'm going to, do you know what I mean? Here's a KFC bucket. let's see what it tastes like. It's KFC, you know. That's what it tastes like. But people look that stuff up, which is fine. But it's just, you know, just go and buy it, try it for yourself. That's what, you know. I don't want to watch someone else eat something that I want to eat. I want to eat it, you know. But yeah, cheeses. I've always had a bit of an interest with trying different like cheeses with, you know, stuff. That's always, you know, and cooked meats and stuff that you can associate with kind of beer. All right, pizzas kind of associate with beer, but then with craft beer, is it? Yeah, probably. But it's more kind of, it's like curry, you know. Yeah, beer and a curry, you know, and it's like Cobra and, you know, that kind of thing. Craft beer, you know, what craft beer would you have a curry? I don't know. There's too many flavors for me. I just have a lager with it because, you know, a lager will cut through all that. You don't want something really, a good craft beer or curry. Well, I don't. It's just what else? But yeah, cheeses work. Yeah, cheeses, chutneys, cooked meats, that kind of thing. That's your pickles. Not dill pickles, but you know what I mean. Yeah, stuff like that really. Just stuff that I want to, that I enjoy, that might not be for the masses, you know, or even local stuff, local produce, local crisps, local whatever food stuff, local breweries. I'm trying to get more into local brewery stuff, or certainly Kent, London area based stuff, and then the regular stuff that everyone can get. But there's a lot of regular stuff I've never had before. But I'm also getting really into my German stuff, as you've seen in the last 2 months or so, and then classic stuff like German stuff, Belgian stuff that I've drunk a lot of Belgian beers over the years, but not really reviewed a hell of a lot. So I'd like to get back into that stuff like that. Just mix it up slightly. So Paul's available later. Yeah, I'm not sure how long I'm going to be around, Paul, because obviously doing the school run and stuff, I need to. I can't really stay up mega late anymore. Certainly during the week, I can't. I attempted to have us, because she's got a form of bubble, which is really good. I was going to take her to do a sleepover on Saturday, and then when she realised what the hell it was, because she's always want to do them, that I was going to drop her there and I'm coming back, she didn't want to go. She wanted to stay with me, so that fell through, which is a bit soon, of course. She's only 5.5, so but she'll you know, that will come in time. A 17% double porter from Hopping Frog. Wow. Wow. We'll just leave that there for a minute. Tin porter. How are they calling it a porter for? Don't get that. Wow. A double. So it's a quad porter. No? I don't know. That's a weird one. I've never heard of that before. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't want to. I don't want to wake up and think, fucking hell. You know, I had a skinful last night, and then I've, you know, although it probably looks like I've had a skinful the last couple. Well, since you went back on Wednesday, it probably looks like I've had a skinful. I haven't. So it's just like, yeah, they probably wouldn't even notice. But right, let's crack open this Imperial Breakfast Goza from. Well, I don't know, hoppage. Residualness on the old glass, so Right, so there you go. Wake up and smell the goes. You could change the words there, but I ain't saying a word. It smells fucking weird straight away. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's really weird. Yeah, I've heard some proper shit things about this beer. Obviously, when I bought them, it was the intention was to review all these sort of things. A mate come around with a load of stuff when I was shielding for my mum. But since then, she's actually had COVID and she's asymptomatic, and no one else caught it either. And that was back in July. So 3 people, yay! Everyone's leaving. So there we go. Didn't know what to expect colour wise. When it said blueberry, I'm like, what colour is this going to be? And that's what colour it is. Yeah, let's get an aroma then. It's weird. It smells quite pastry-like. It's sweet. But it almost smells like sherry. It's got a sherry kind of aroma to it as well. It's really weird. It's like a pastry goza almost. But it smells a little bit like burnt hair. You know, you get that whiff. It's a fucking, what is that? It's got a bit of that about it. It's got a little bit of veneer kind of like chemical glue with burnt hair and pastry. I mean, what is all that about? That's what it smells like. It's weird. And sherry. It smells revolting. Don't know what the fuck is in this shit, but God. What did I say? Let's have a look. So ingredients: water, malted barley, malted wheat, blueberry puree, right? Yeast, lactic acid, citric acid, salt, natural flavorings. What the fuck is that? Malic acid and hops. Fucking acid. Loads of acid in this. I know. It's fucking weird. It's all right, but there is more of a pastry element to it on the palate. And they're getting a bit of that on the aroma, but that's some weird shit there. Christ. I see what people mean about it. That's another thing going forward when I do the reviews, apart from the 3 that I've got to post. I'm going to do away with certain things for my reviews now. Rather than give things ratings, I'm going to drop that. I'm not going to go through the whole what Untapped thinks. I'll put the link down below for each review for Untapped, and you can check it out for yourself. All I'm going to say is, would I buy it again rather than give it a rating? And then you can make your own mind up. So I will be changing that on the channel from my next reviews going forward, apart from the 3 I'm just going to post. I'm not going to be doing a rating system. I'm just going to do the review. Check out the Untapped down below. See you later, kind of deal. It will shorten the reviews a little bit. If you really want to know what I think about it, you can check my Untapped out, so and all that sort of thing. So, but yeah, so I'm not going to be giving a score on the review anymore. It's something I've been thinking about for quite a while anyway. So I thought, well, fuck it, what the hell? A few changes to the channel. Let's just put it in straight away. So there'll be 3 reviews. I'll post one day, boom, which were pre-review. I've actually got a couple on there from the day before or that night even, and it don't sit easy. I'm just gonna get rid of them, and then maybe get the beers again, and then do the review. But there will be no rating. That's it. What have we got here? So Paul's doing the school run himself. Yeah. So I could probably, I mean, last week it was half term, and Little went up to London for a few days. Was it last week? A couple of weeks ago now. I can't even work out what. 2 secs. Back in a minute. I thought I heard something, and I thought I heard the old bedroom door go. It's just in my head, thinking, "Oh, is she all right?" Anyway, can't remember what I was saying. Oh, we was talking about this. Yeah, doing school run. I think it's cold plum, tuckered out, double porter. Oh, that doesn't make much sense to me. It sounds pretty fucking nuts, if I'm honest with you. I've never heard of a porter that's 17% before. I mean, I had a 10% one. I think it was a Victory at Sea from, was it Ballast Point? The base beer, not one of the variants that have come out since, and that was like 5 years ago. I had that. That scared the shit out of me because it was 9% or 10%. I was in the early stages of trying really big beers, and the ABV, I was like, oh my god, this is just going to destroy me. And I started to get used to bigger ABV beers, and I don't session them like you do, Paul, but I used to drink a hell of a lot of lager, and I used to get absolutely battered. I think, well, it's only like 4.5%, and not realizing it wasn't the ABV that done me. It was the whole carbonation bomb in your stomach. That's what done me. I didn't realize it at the time, but now you drink whatever, and it's like, yeah, bit of burn, bit of alcohol burn. Respect it, keep it going, and don't be silly, and you're unless you're in Manchester. Where did that come from? There you go. Burnt nut hair, love. Yeah, this is a weird beer. It's weird. When I'm looking down at it, it looks like almost mahogany coloured. But obviously, in camera, it looks slightly kind of malty, but it's a really fucking weird. It's a strange old beer. I mean, it's not hot. It is horrible, but it's not to the point where I'm going to throw it down the sink. Which I did have from another brewery that I didn't review. It was just one of them. Have I already got rid of the can? I think I already have. I think it was Guava Faith from Northern Monk. Just absolutely dreadful. This is better than that, but I don't know, marginally, I guess. So this is more of a palate cleanser, I'd say, than anything else. It's definitely taking the enamel off my teeth. It's one of them deals. It's like a veneer remover for teeth. I mean, is there blueberry in there? Kind of, but it's ultra synthetic. It's proper. It's fake blueberry, you know. Yeah, it's one of them deals where they brewed it at a price because they're selling it to the supermarkets, and the supermarkets want volume, and they're just pumping this stuff out with all this fucking how many different types of acids and flavorings and yada yada in this, and that's what you get. But for them, for £3, this is overpriced. It's all right, but fuck, I'll be glad when it's gone. You've got Jules. Yeah, not entirely. This is more of just a general feeling my way back into it. I've been on other channels, as you know. I've been with you on a couple of channels. A couple of mates over here have been on theirs. This is my first time on camera on my channel, so it's just kind of slowly easing my way back in. Still no reviews recorded. Possibly do some at some point, perhaps over the weekend for next week. That's my kind of plan. Then that will be, although that'll be over just over 4 weeks. I wasn't sure what I was going to be when I was coming back, but I've got getting my head around it. I'm starting to think to myself, yeah, a month is trying to get back to normality a little bit. Other parts of my life with Littlin is trying to keep it as normal as possible. So now I think I need to keep myself, well, not normal, but you know what I mean? I need to keep myself doing what I was doing before. At some point, this room will get sorted out into, it's going to be my bedroom and it's going to be my review room. So there might be a change of angle at some point. Because I want her to have the bigger bedroom, etc. I'm quite comfortable in here for it being my room. Now we've sorted the roof out. There's no cold air coming in. It's warmed up a hell of a lot. All that kind of good stuff. And yeah, I can do to this room. I've got a little bit more leeway now. That sounds terrible, but I can kind of do what I want with it. I might start putting beer memorabilia around and all that sort of stuff, and get some lighting, and eventually I sort out a better laptop and all that stuff. So this is all going to take time, but it's all kind of the future of this, small channel, and being part of the community, which is more important. So for me, anyway. Anyway, proper waffling on. So there you go. I didn't even know. I don't know. But to me, it all adds. This beer tastes like not how I want it to taste like. It's one of them. When it says blueberry puree, it's just little keywords for me when it says what's in it. It's when it comes up with blueberry puree and natural flavorings. It kind of. I mean, I've heard stuff about this beer anyway, so it's kind of It's not very nice, but it's not horrible. It's not like literally I'm going to throw it down the sink like I did. I've already said that. I'm repeating myself. So yeah. We've got 9 people watching. What? For me, that's that's really cool for me anyway. So really appreciate it. We got the beer hooligan Mark. I'm doing all right. Just need to. I'm not one to shy away from shit and stuff. Although a couple of weeks ago that was pretty raw. I'm pretty open about things, and stuff, and I always kind of have been. It doesn't bother me. Since doing beer reviews, my whole kind of personality and stuff has changed in the last 5 years. That and age, probably, along the lines of not many fucks given, if that makes sense. And I leave it up to people whether because that's not my problem. I don't care. It's not a biggie for me. It's down to the individuals after that. I kind of passed the buck with giving a shit anymore, and I have done for a long time. But yeah. So yeah, I'm fine. So yeah, there's loads of them in the background. Well, a few. I mean, the front row. There's loads of fucking other rubbish here as well. But like one of them. They're my favourites. Fucking awesome. I opened it and I was like, I don't want it no more. So yeah, it's fucking paperwork and shit. It's like, let's get all this junk out of the way for a second. Some books and stuff. I was sorting out some my olafology books here. So yeah, I've got a load of sours. I'm just gonna drink, but yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 German beers here. It's easier if I just fucking show you like this because I can't be. There we go. So we go from here. I can't pronounce some of them, so it's gonna be, if I review them, that'd be amusing. But so this one. So this one. I'm going to go. We'll do that. Yeah, that one was part. Well, these 2 were part of a box that turned up from Beer Merchants, one of my friends that works there. So them 2, and that turned up. Where's the other one then? Have I drunk it? I must have drunk it. I don't know. So yeah, I've got that to review. I've reviewed it already. Cantus, which is pretty cool. And I just needed space in the fridge because fridge is packed up. So I've got the germ of food in the beer fridge at the moment. So this is a 2017 vintage I've had for ages. This is a Foreign Extra Guinness that is Best Buy. You can't even see it. Anyway, it's 2016, so it's a 4-year-old bottle of a Foreign Extra Stout from Guinness. Just a couple of bits, and I've already showed these earlier, but a few sours that I never really got round to reviewing. I'm drinking one now. So here's the let me get it right. Let me look at the screen. So yeah, Brewing by Numbers, Twirl, Fierce, and Gypsy Hill. So also I've got the I can't see it. 2018. You can't see the light. The light is shit. There we go. 2018 vintage of Fuller's Vintage Ale. So I've had that for a little while. So I've got one left, and that's about it really. Apart from this room is a fucking alcoholic's den. That's it. That's pretty much it really. So yeah. So we've got Lords. John, how you doing? Cheers for chiming in. I'm getting there, mate, and I appreciate your messages and stuff over the last few weeks, like everyone has as well. And I need to address everyone on social media individually because I've not done replies and blah blah blah, and I will get round to that at some point. Just finding the right kind of time for me to actually do that. Priorities have been daughter, so that will come. But yeah, we'll get there in the end. Oh wow, we've got Miscellaneous. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing all right. Thanks for messaging and stuff. That's really cool. No, I've not known you long, but I mean, 6 months or so, but on streams and watch you and stuff. And yeah, it's a shame the old bloody time zone. Otherwise, I'd join a lot of these streams that you guys are generally on, especially Multi Mondays and the cheese one. I assume Beer Man's doing cheese one later. I'm not too sure, but it's a little bit too late for me. We're doing the school runs for me in the morning and stuff. It's it's a bit tricky. I mean, I could do, but I haven't got any cheese tonight anyway. But yeah, I really appreciate it. Like I do everyone. It's really cool. I'm just slowly feeling my way back in with it. I said it earlier a few times, and it's just slowly I've tried to keep everything as normal as possible for my daughter. I can myself can wait. That's no problem for me. She's been a bit tricky the last couple of days. She's starting to ask questions and stuff, and it's like, I don't think you actually realise there's little things I don't think she realises, and it's properly. And she comes out of things even like today. I've had a few breakdowns today, which, to be honest with you, I've not really had any since Wednesday, which is a bit weird. But yeah, it's just a case of trying to keep things as normal as possible for her, as much as I can on my own with her. So I live in a big house, fairly well. I say big house. It's fairly big. I've still got I'm looking after my mum. She's ill. She's been bedbound since January. So I've been caring for a few people. pretty much 2 people for 5.5, 6 years, and bringing up a daughter. So it's been tricky, but it's situations you get used to. Although it sounds terrible and stuff, whatever situation you're in, you do get used to them, and it becomes your normal. But then everyone else looks at you, fucking how's he doing that? You just get on with it and it's normal. It is what it is. It's like anything, isn't it? It doesn't have to be, it's like anything. You just get used to, it's like a job or, a situation or, it's just normal. It just becomes normal. And there's people worse off than me, for 100% sure. I mean, and then I look at people in the healthcare globally, people in the healthcare kind of areas, and I couldn't do that. I just can't. I mean, I'm a bit squeamish and stuff anyway, but God, blimey, hats off to them folk. They're just they're on another level of people. They are, and they don't get paid enough either. They should be on more than MPs, but we're not going to go there. How many hats do I have? Surprisingly, not a lot. I mean, over my shoulder, you can see them. That's another thing. I'm probably gonna in the future. I'm probably going to get a few more hats. I think these are all my granddad's, apart from a couple. I think these are my granddad's. I've worn this a few times on the old streams. The Jabiru Hat Company, made in Australia. You'd never believe it, would you, with a wallaby on it? But yeah, that's cool. It's a little bit uncomfortable. It's a little bit hard around the back of the head. I don't really wear this one much. It's a wicker one. You know what the hell it's called or whatever. One size. That's made in China. Yeah, that's one of them, like a sun hatty type thing. So that's 2. This is my granddad's favourite hat. Oh God! These are my 2. This one, this one's pretty old. My granddad was just the best man I've ever met. He's just a proper awesome man. He was. But yeah, he wore this quite a lot. It's got a really nice interior to it. It's a proper nice hat. Talking about hats, people are leaving. Whatever. So yeah, this is really actually quite comfortable. It's quite a comfortable hat. This is another one he started to wear a lot as well. I don't know what this feather is here, or what it is, or that kind of thing. No information about it. So is this more comfortable than that one? I can't even remember. Yeah, nah, this one's more comfortable. So yeah, so that's 4. And then I've got one for Oktoberfest that was kindly come in the post for free from Hackashaw. And I've got another one, this without the rope. Without the rope. I think I've got a Jameson's one, which I don't really drink spirits anyway, but and that's pretty much it. I don't really I haven't got any others. I might have one somewhere, I can't remember, but I am looking into getting some other kind of hats as well. So, but that's it really. So yeah, long answer to that question. I've never had it. I mean, I'm saving it. I'm doing a joint review with Thomas, one of our good friends in the Netherlands. So we're gonna at some point do a live kind of like a collaboration review. His channel, my channel, whatever. So yeah, which one was that, Paul? Don't know which one. The cowboy one, or the Aussie one. I'd assume that one there. That one. This one. But yeah. Christ, this is going down like a fucking a goes in a teacup. You got to drink the shit ones to appreciate the good ones. That's the way I look at it. Sorry. Someone was messaging me. Like, what are you doing this evening? I was like, yeah, the usual. I was going to say something. Like, this is the trouble. I get so I think about something, then I'm like, I daydream, and then I come back again. I'm like, what was I going to say? It's gone. It's weird. It's weird. It's been like that daydream. You just drift, and then you come back again. It's like it's got a little bit less, but it's a strange one. It's yeah, the mind just shuts off, and the memory is not the best it's been. So I remember this is fucking rubbish though. This is there we go. Gonna say. So is anyone actually drinking? We've got probably a few people left come back, or Jesus, I'm getting fat. This belt is digging in here. Damn. It's either that or the I think it's actually the jeans that they shrunk in the wash. Yeah, right. Yeah. I was going to say something again. I've just gone. I need to get a hoppy beer. So I've got about an hour, I reckon. 12:30. That kind of deal, and I'll be quite happy with that. That's not too bad. Yeah. Since you turned 40. Well, I'm. The trouble, I think, because I worked night shifts for 17 years, and that's probably why I've been up. Why I've, not going to go there with that one. It's probably why I've always had that kind of time zone thing with certainly East Coast of the States. I've always had a I can get by with a certain amount of sleep and function the next day. Once I've had a coffee, I'm all right. Although I've been sleeping really well the last few nights. It's taken me a while, but I'm actually got there now. And so, yeah, I appreciate it, John. I'm 41, so yeah, I get what you're coming from. But yeah, I've just had that advantage of nights for 17 years. So a couple of beers, I sleep like a log. Wake up, not too bad generally, and then have a coffee. Done, sorted out. So anyway, you take care. Appreciate you commenting, messages, etc. I hope you're doing well with this bloody lockdown and all that sort of stuff. Hope you're getting through doing like local deliveries and stuff like that. And I appreciate you reaching out and with the whole thing and wanting to send me stuff. But yeah, you know, we've talked about that. So yeah, just do your business, you know, keep your business there, and you know, that's the most important thing. And keep safe as well. Take it easy. So I'm not going nowhere. Calm down. I'm just going to neck this because I don't want to taste it for any longer than I have to. It's one of them deals. There we go. I hate chugging beers as well. I don't do it. I can't chug water, never mind fizzy shit or lemonade. You know, I've never been a chugger. That's the happiest chug I've ever had. Oh, cue for burps. I don't want another sour. I'm gonna have to go and get another beer. I'm done now. Well, that's that out of the way. I'm really happy it's gone. It's one of them deals. So wake up and smell that, and you'll want to go back to fucking sleep. You won't want to drink that. Oh, there's a burp there. It's just like, ugh. What have we got here? I'm not a legend. Yeah, that's good. It's good you're keeping. Good you're keeping all right. I miss Simon's stream. I'm not really. Just personal preference, of course. I'm not really. I find the whole. I don't know. I find certain streams quite boring. I think it's just me though. Plus, I'm busy anyway. So, oh, there it goes. There's another one coming as well. Sorry about the burps. It is what it is when you neck a fizzy thing. Oh God! It's always good though when they're out of the way. Right, let's get rid of this water. Right, 7 people watching. Wow. Can we get this to 10 people? I'm not going to start. Yeah. I like to take the piss. But it's all taking the piss. It's not, it ain't personal. It's all, for me, it's never in that way. It's not a piss take. It's not personal. It's not, it's just human. It's just taking the piss. It's just, you know, because Christ, for everyone this year, you've got to laugh. You fucking got to laugh, man. It's just we're gonna get through it together by laughing. That's what I am, anyway. You know, people take offence. Well, go to the pub. Oh, sorry, you can't, can you? Do you know what I mean? It's one of them deals. It's just, you know, it's. I try and keep out of all of the shit that's going on in the world, on here. I can't be doing with it all. Whatever side it's coming from, I'm you know. If I say something, it's more of a taking the piss. It ain't personal. And that's it. I mean, it's especially if you know me, you know, it's anyway, I'm gonna get another beer. I'm fucking waffling on like that. Smelt like a Belgian waffle. Fucking pancake, crappy. Anyway, goes to get another beer. Fucking hell, that took ages. Yeah, the old fucking pro microphone. Again, I don't know if I don't think I've reviewed it, but they're getting on a bit, these cans. So I'm just going to fucking drink them. I reviewed a few from this brewery. I'm going to sneeze. That sour's obviously quite sweet. It's not hay fever. So No Heroes Brewing. I reviewed 2 or 3 of them. I still had a couple left in the fridge to review. I think one the other night, actually. I think I had the was it the Eagle can? I can't remember. It doesn't matter. Anyway, this is Otter can. The artwork on these are pretty special. It's a New England IPA. Quite low ABV for a New England IPA, 4.7. But yeah, the artwork is awesome. So every kind of every purchase from this brewery, they plant a tree, which is pretty cool. So yeah, this is actually this is they actually brewed this at another brewery. There's a brewery called Pretty Decent Beer Company out of London. I think I've had 1 or 2 beers from them. But yeah, so New England IPA. 2 people. Wow, everyone's going. I'm waffling too much. I'm waffling too much. No more comments. There we go. So it's just us 3. Cheers. So I was going to review all these. So I'll probably at some point get them again. It ain't a big deal. 1 person watching. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. But we'll carry on. Bit in the glass. 1 finger whitehead. Loosely packed bubbles. Hazy. Medium haze. Orange. Let's get an aroma. Oh, that smells a bit weird. It's starting to turn a bit malty. What's the date on this thing? Best before the 13th of April 2021. There you go. It's got light, kind of tropical, fruity esters in there. But it's also got a slight malty. It's almost got like a tea element to it, herbal tea. Oh mate, that's the necking still. Yeah, there's definitely a herbal or a herbaceous edge with light citrus notes just underlying it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, tea. And I think actual straight up tea rather than any kind of not a herbal one or flavored teas if you like, the straight up PG tips or Tetleys or whatever you want to call it. It's a stain on my nose. Anyway, I'm going to drink it. Cheers. Yeah, it comes through in the taste. So I don't know what's. I think I've had this before. I'm not too sure. So what's in this? Does it actually tell you? It doesn't really. Barley, oats, wheat, hops, and yeast. Well, standard. Oh, it's got water in it. Yeah. So suitable for vegans. So yeah, I'd imagine so. Yeah, it's definitely got lots of kind of that herbal, herbaceous tea type esters. It's all right. It's better than the other fucking thing I just had. But yeah, beer of the day is the first one so far. Radiant Fog, lychee. Yeah, that was actually surprisingly good. So I've got 4 people watching. Where are you from? Where are you in bed? Are you having a beer? Are you having dinner? Are you having a late lunch? Are you have you fallen asleep? Probably the last one, but which is understandable. So I just fancy doing a stream with just me. I probably might have one more beer after, and that'll be it. It's still only 11:30 for me. It's fairly early, and I've been going to bed the last couple of 3 days quite early, so this was coming. I was going to say, I'm actually, while I'm here, I'm going to start. Let me just show some local breweries. Although it probably doesn't apply to everyone, but then if there is anyone watching that's local or in the UK even, these breweries actually post nationwide in the UK. So I'd like to give them a shout out because I'm just trying to work out what I'm doing here. Oh yeah, that's it. I'm on the wrong page. Let me just get the pages up. So I'm going to start with my hometown brewery. Just want to get that right. My computer's so slow, so I'm going to load the page to where I want it to be before I actually share the screen. It's very slow. So my local brewery, they actually deliver locally, and then you got East Kent, well, my local area, and then East Kent, then Canterbury, then the west of Kent, and then you got England, Wales, Scotland. So they don't go to Northern Ireland. So England, Wales, and Scotland, they're all actually deliver to. So let me just get the general page up. This is their cans and bottles that I'm gonna. Once the page is up, then I'll share it because it's just it's just boring otherwise. Just watching the old thing go around. Boring for me, Christ. My computer's so slow; it's just unbelievable. It's slow. let's have a look here. Right, cans and bottles. There we go. Let's get this up and running. So 4 people watching, appreciate it. So I'm going to do a screen share. So this is my hometown local brewery. I think I've got, what is it? There's a few breweries that I'll show you. If you know, I'm not sure about the distribution for one of the breweries, but we'll get into that while we're here. We'll share that and then go straight to that. So I'm assuming you can see this page now. So this is Gads, the Ramsgate Brewery. Although I've got this fucking problem with my, as you can see just up there. I think there's a lot of these pixels have died for some reason. I don't know what happened, but most of the screens are right, so it doesn't matter. So obviously, as you can see, I live near the sea. So it's Gads, the Ramsgate Brewery. So if you want to untap it and find the brewery, then you'll get on what I'm talking about. So this is what's available on their website. So it's more if you're UK based. Some of the stuff that you would expect to, except for this one, I don't think this one's available. The Imperial Stout. Yeah, I believe certain other things are available. So we'll go down to it. So this is my local area, and then that's East Kent, Canterbury, Whitstable, Herne Bay, Faversham, all other areas. So delivered via APC. So Monday to Friday, orders received by 11 a.m. are delivered the next day. So this is what's available at the moment on their website. So you can get a mix. So you can get 6 number 3s and 6 number 5s, which we'll get into that in a minute. So you've got Seashells and number 11. This is an ultra low ABV beer, voted best low ABV beer in the country. It's appeared on like TV programs in the UK on a Saturday morning called Saturday Kitchen on BBC. It's appeared on that. Yeah, so 1.1 ultra session. I think, is it a pale ale or IPA, something like that. But we'll actually go into it, and we'll actually see for ourselves what. So number 3. So these sort of maroon. Well, that's maroon, but these darker brown bottles. Number 3, as you can see, it's a premium pale ale, 5% ABV. And then the number 5s, the maroon colour is a number 5 is an English best bitter, 4.4. So yeah, you get 6 of each for $24.30. Pretty damn good, if you ask me. So yeah, that's that one. I don't know how much they're charging for delivery, incidentally. If you're, as I've said, you're in the UK, I'm not too sure, but you can check that out if you're going to make an order. So we're getting to the cans here. So 6 of each. So it's a pale ale, number 11, which is these ones. So 6 of them, number 11, anytime pale ale, 1.2%, not 1.1. So 1.2%, which, yeah, it's very low ABV, but you could just drink this and just go about your day. But the flavour involved in this beer is absolutely fantastic. It's definitely the best low ABV beer I've ever had, for sure. So she sells Seashells, which is it doesn't actually say what style. So it's a 4.7. I'm pretty sure it's a summer wheat type. Is it going to show me? Look, light summer ale. There we go. Light summer ale. I think it's a wheat type beer, but don't quote me. Check on Untapped if you're so inclined. So that's that. So here we go. Look at this one. So the two beers we've already mentioned, which are above. So four of them, four of these, and four of these. So as you can see, so it's split up a bit. So Dog Bolter is the one we're going to be looking at, which is this one here. So basically, this is a fantastic. It's a porter. Yeah, I was just trying to remember what it is. Yeah, it's a porter. It's absolutely. I think it's their best core range beers. All these beers are core range. These beers are all on cask. Not so much this one. You don't see it very often, but certainly these are cask driven locally to me. But yeah, really, really good stuff. From how do I get out of this? Do I actually go like that? So I'm just talking to myself now. They're probably not watching either. So yeah, and then you can buy them singly. So you can get 12 bottles of this. There's that one there. Gives you all the price listings. Or you can get 12 cans of this. Or you can get 12 cans of that, which is really cool. You also got it in bottles as well, apparently. So yes, number 5. You can get 12 of them. Or you can get 12 of the porter. This one is an oyster stout. So yeah, 6.2% ABV oyster stout. Don't see too many of these in the UK, or this style of stout, which is really cool. But yeah, roasted barley, malt oats, malted oats, Kent-grown Fuggle hops combined to create this luscious Bible Black Stout, first brewed for Eddie Gibbard Seafood Restaurant, which was in town. Now brewed in honour of its founder, our friend Johnny Dunhall. So yeah, really, I mean, 12 bottles of this at 6.2% ABV sets you back £23.76. So, or you can get a case of 24. But yeah, it's a really good beer. I've had it on draft a few times. I've had bottle. I think I've done a review quite a while back, but yeah, that's probably something I'm going to pick up at some point. It's a really damn good beer. Yeah, for sure. So that's that one. Oh, what the fuck have I done here? Let's go back another one. Is that right? No. Let me just see if there's anything else. I think that's it, actually, but I'll just double check. So I'll just go through the website for you. So yeah, do check it out. The ramsgatebrewery.co.uk, and then you go onto their online store wherever you are in the UK and support them. You've also got the seasonal beer still available, which is pretty cool. This is the Gad's Green Hop Ale, which is like a wet hop type beer if you're in the States. So it goes into all I don't read all this out again, but yeah, 4.8% ABV. It's a seasonal release. I've had a few bottles of that recently, as well as they've done a special edition called Ship of Fools, which was a what do they call it? A special edition green hop beer, which was for political reasons, but I've actually I believe I've done a review of that, but yeah. So it comes out every year. It's fantastic. Always look forward to it. There's many breweries in Kent, probably up to 25 or 30 breweries that do their own version of this beer. You get some collaborations, etc. Yeah, it's just the home of the green hop beer in the UK actually. So there's one or two breweries in East Sussex, Surrey, and I think there's a few other breweries starting to get into that kind of seasonal fare. So I don't know why it's going all like this, but it is what it is, I guess. I think that's it. Was there one more? there's glasses. Yeah, there's a glass there, £2.50, and like beer mats and a pint glass, and that's what's available at the moment. And then if you want to go further, you can actually go to what's available. I think there's a cask. So our beers are. Let me go. Buy our beers. I don't even, sorry about. I will get to the comments because I can't see the screen. There's probably, we'll find out in a minute. But is it actually going to work, or am I just? We'll call it that because it doesn't matter. So our draft beers. Let's have a look. You get. I mean, like for instance, there's stuff they don't bottle or can. So that's a bottle you've seen. So you've got a rye pale ale here. So you can get a 4-pint bag, a 10-litre or a 20-litre bag in a box. So the 4-pint is £11. It's always a nice, pleasant beer. This is a very low ABV beer, 3 point. Is that 3.6? I can't quite see that right in there. Which is a pale bitter, £11. Black Pearl, you can get that 4-pint bag for £13, which is pretty damn good if you ask me, for a 6.2. Again, this sea cider. These are all beers that are around locally on cask, but not in cans or bottles or anything like that. And again, you've got a glass there. Look at that. That looks absolutely. I would imagine that beer there is possibly Black Pearl. I would imagine, and what we've already seen. So we're going to leave it at that for now. We'll stop sharing, and then we're going to head back to the page. 5 people watching, so really appreciate it. I don't know where I was with comments, so Miscellaneous is saying he's up the Vitus. Yeah, it's one of them beers. I had a chance to have them a few years ago, and my good friend Joe, the Beer Patrol, I think he done a lot. He used to do a live thing on a Saturday, on a Monday evening. I haven't spoke to him for a long time. He's a really good guy. He still does do reviews and stuff. You all know who he is. He's absolutely awesome. But yeah, I don't know if you're still here, John. So John cared for his dad. It's really hard. Yeah. Takes my heart to me. The fact you have devoted your life to others for such. Wow. It's. I'm not I couldn't be in the NHS or anything like that, but because I'm too squeamish and shit. I can't. I could never be an ambulance driver or paramedic or whatever you want to call them. They're all awesome. I know one of my good friends is one. I worked with him for 10 years at Tesco, and then he went to do that. I'm like, fucking, I can do that. Fair play. They're the real people. The stuff that I can do, that they're the men and women that, hats off. Them hats off to you. But yeah. Bit more about that. We've done all this already. I don't know why I missed that one, John. I know. How did I miss that? I missed loads. We've got Phil. How you doing, mate? Really good regular. We've had chats and stuff, and he comments on social media and stuff. So great to hear from you. Having a quick tune in. I've tried a couple of Gad beers recently. Really decent, so I can't hang. Yeah, no worries, man. I mean, it's like everyone this time of night in the UK. It's probably one of the reasons I do it. It's just more convenient for me at the moment, and with little and stuff, and so I just do it when I can do it. And then people can watch back after, so it's not a biggie. So Paul wants to try anything they can from Gat. Yeah, I mean, well, down the line we'll sort something out. We'll go to the brewery and we'll sort something out. They got a tap room and stuff as well. I forgot to mention that. They're stout. You'll love their stouts. The oyster stout is fucking. It's just really good. Really good stuff. And that's it. So I'm going to get on to the next brewery, and because I do want to put these breweries out there. So I'm going to go to. So that's my hometown brewery. So there's another brewery locally called the Wanson Brewery. I've done a few reviews of their stuff. I need to actually look to see what. So please note, I'm talking. You don't even know what I'm talking about. So let's do it together then. Yeah. It's got 4 people watching, so it's like wow, really appreciate it. So we're going to share the screen. It will be a bit weird just to start, so I get the thing. So like now it's gone all a bit weird. So I'm assuming you can see this. So the Wanson Brewery. So they're just up the road, a place called St Nicholas at Wade. Should I just click on that to see if it's a different page, or it probably is a different page? There we go. So here's the actual home page, what you come to when you do a little bit of a Google search. Award-winning local brewery, Wanson Brewery makes sells some great beers using only the finest ingredients. That kind of generic thing. Tap room closed till further notice. Brewery is open between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Monday to Friday, so you can drop in and pick up some stuff if you're local. Yada yada. Lockdown walk-in prices. Bottles are $2.50. Case of 12 bottles $25. Mini kegs $20. 10-litre polypin $30. 20-litre polypin $55. Lockdown, and all that. You can read all this when you get on there. And that's it. So let's go to the shop. Our beers, core range. Let's just go to the shop, and then we'll see what's what. Which is the original page, because I've already got it on my links page. So I assume they are delivering nationally. Yeah. Free local shipping on orders over £30. Free nationwide shipping on orders over £50. So there you go. They do ship nationally in the UK. Not sure if that includes Northern Ireland or not. Not too sure. You'd have to have a check. If you are watching from there, you're probably not, but if you are. So this is what's available at the moment. So you got gift cards here, and then you got this 3.8 session IPA bottles. Let's go and have a check on that. So I can't remember what it is actually. That was a session IPA with Mosaic and Centennial. It's great on cask. I've had it a few times, not for a long time, but yeah. Barley, wheat, and oats. So can you actually buy? You say 12. So you can get a 500ml bottle for £2. You can get a case of 12 or a single. Perfect stuff. So here's the old. There's lots of. There's a lot of story kind of behind this kind of thing. I don't know if there's a description or something below. Here we go. The year of the Peasants' Revolt, hence what that was all about. There's always a bit of a storyline with some of these beers. So here's the revolt from the peasants back in, I assume, 1381. So that's that one. Cool, we've only done one. So I think you can get, as I've already said, a mini keg of that. I reviewed this earlier. It was all together. I don't know if it's still available, but check out the review. You can join a beer club, yada yada. You get bits and bats. If you're obviously UK based, so you get 10% off online purchases, 50p off a pint in a tap room, access to small batch brews in a tap room brewed exclusively for the tap room, blah 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 blah. You know all that. There's loads of perks, but that's all probably if you're local. So I'll leave that alone for a sec. I'm more into what beers they're going to send. So Black Pig, a Baltic Porter, 4.8. Is there a story to this one? Have a look. There's ships there, so that'll be interesting. So what does it say about this one? Adapted from an Imperial Russian Porter recipe. This beer is incredible. Blah, 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 blah. There's no really story there. Fuggles hops in this one, 4.8. So a Kentish style Baltic Porter. I don't know if I reviewed it before. I've certainly had it before, but you can also get a polypin of this. So Black Prince. This is a mild, I believe. Yeah, full-bodied Kent mild, 3.9% ABV. Hops Willamite, Fuggles First Gold. It's got some kind of. That's not going to show it. No, not showing that. So it doesn't want to show the actual thing. It doesn't really go into any kind of a rich, full-bodied Kent mild, smooth on the palate, subtle hop notes. Gold medal at the Southeastern Regional Championships, September 2015. Seaburn National Silver Award 2016. Won a few awards by the look of it. Hops, barley, yeast, and water. Usual kind of suspects on that one. So yeah, mild. Don't know if I reviewed that or not. I can't remember. Tours if you want. This is a light golden ale, 4.3% ABV, brewed with Willamite, Dana, first golden Chinook, allergens, wheat and barley. It's a crisp, refreshing golden ale dedicated to blah, 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 blah. There's not really any kind of other information there. More for the names. Some of the beers have got kind of meaning to them, which we'll get onto in a minute. One or two I've reviewed already, so which I kind of know about. I think the Montgomery is one of them. I don't know if it's up here. Let's have a look. So Dynamo, you can get that in that. So Fortitude, let's have a look at this one. What style of beer is it? I can't remember. A premium ale. Flagship ale. Premium flagship ale. What style was that mean? No. Whatever. It's got Willamite, Amarillo and Goldings, and brewed with barley. Our flagship ale combines 4 different types of malt to give this depth and body, and uses a combination of English and American hops to give this beer plenty of character. Ingredients malted, not malted, barley, hops, water, and yeast. So, I don't think I've reviewed that either. So there's a few bits and bats that I'm gonna, at some point, once I've sorted out my own finances and shit, I'm going to support them. It might not be until after lockdown, but I will be. So this one is. I've reviewed this, but a long time ago. An oatmeal stout, 5.5% ABV. Really, really good beer. What I remember of it. So yeah, really, really cool. And I love this kind of skull type jobby going on in this. Awesome stuff. And then, as you can see, all this skullduggery going on here. So this is I've never had this. It's more of it's probably that Halloween type thing. Grim Reaper, Ruby Red Ale, 5.5, rebrewed for the Anthem months. A warming 5.5 beer pack This beer packs a punch, plenty of Simcoe and Chinook hops used to give this beer a fruity and citrusy flavour. Aroma rye helps give the light, spicy notes and added body. That's pretty much the same down there. So I think this is only available in bag in a box, so it's not a bottled or canned beer. But yeah, I'd like to try that at some point. Pretty cool. And we got a Hengist, it's a strong gold now. I think I reviewed it a long time ago. 5% ABV. Yeah, you can get this in bottles. Winner of the Dover Winter Beer Festival 2010, named after the Anglo-Saxon invader who formed the Kingdom of Kent. This gold, and it goes into that. So it has got a bit of a storyline. A lot of their beers have, and obviously some haven't, which we've seen already. But yeah, pretty cool. Look at that. Awesome stuff. With a lot of history within my county where I live. Yeah, pretty awesome. And actually, the brewery itself, called the Wanson Brewery, is... there used to be a river that runs between where I am on the Isles of Thanet and the actual mainland of Kent, which run from Reculver Towers, which is a Roman fort, to Richborough, where there's another Roman fort, and that they used to guard the channel between the mainland of Kent and the Isles of Thanet back a long time ago. So do a Google search for that one. So Hurricane. So yeah, this is obviously the American Second World War. Let's get down here. A refreshing item. It doesn't really give you any kind of, but that's what it's after. That's the whole idea of this beer. It doesn't tell you there, but yeah, pretty cool. So a 4.1 IPA with Citra Mosaic hops. Probably boring the hell out of you. The Imperium, which I did review, 4% best bitter. Again, there's history within the artwork of these bottles, but again, it doesn't really tell you any kind of what the whole deal is about. I'm sure you could look it up and find out. Montgomery, I've done a review of this earlier in the year. Plenty of history with this one. American Pale Ale, 4% ABV. Basically, it gets to this point, named after SS Richard Montgomery, which sank off Sheerness during World War II, was full of explosives, and the Coast Guard monitor the wreck even now. Yes, it still has all of the explosives on board the shipwreck, which you can still see the masks even to this day off the North Isles of Sheppey coast, hence, and that you can still see this, and it's still got explosives obviously underneath all of that, and they reckon if that blew, it would take out most of North Kent and South Essex out with it. I was really intrigued by that one when I reviewed it. So this is taking ages. So we've got one more page, and then there's one more brewery I want to go to, but we'll kind of go through it really quickly. So we've done all these. So Moore's Head, what's that? A modern hoppy bitter. So I've not heard of that one before. Raven Wolf, a New England rye IPA. I'm not going to go into all of them all now because it's taking too long. Ruby Red Ale, Red Radler. I've actually reviewed these two. Double Dry Hopped IPA, Simcoe Sunshine Slacker, UB 1 which is I believe a German U-boat, which is a German style lager. And that's it for the Watson Brewery. Well, 5 people watching, so pretty cool. So I'm back, just doing a little promotion for my local kind of breweries here. That is going to be the brewery I'm going to do in a minute. I'm just I need some beer. I'm too busy gum beating. Oh, that hurt. Folkestone. I'm trying to think. There is a brewery down that way. You got a little bit further. You got the Romney Marsh Brewery or Romney Brewery. They do some stuff. They're more kind of down towards Romney Marsh. Funny enough. Evening, how you doing, Harry, mate? Just needed to do one of these things for my sanity and well-being and getting better and all that sort of stuff. Just saying hello to each other, all that sort of stuff. So I haven't really missed much. Well, maybe I have. Hang on. Yeah, he's just going over what he said earlier. Crazy. So there we go. Yeah. As I say, I reviewed it April, something like that. So check it out if you like. Yeah, that's Docker. Yeah, that's more. That's Dover. Dover. I know you can get them in obviously Canterbury as well. So I haven't actually reviewed any of their stuff, but I've had a few of their beers. Oh, it is Folkestone. Okay, I don't even know. There you go. I'm trying to think what's the one in Dover then. I can't think what it is. There's a brewery in Dover. It's all brewed on site. They've got a tap room and that. There you go. That's why you know. Yeah, I knew there was a thing. Oh, we got Joel. How you doing, mate? I hope you're doing all right. Cheers for joining at this time of the night. I hope you're keeping well. Yeah, I'm doing all right, pal. Just kind of getting my head around shenanigans and trying to build up stronger and all that kind of positive stuff. Yeah, I hope you're doing all right. There was a point where I was with the whole global state at the moment. We were trying to get out there for this year, but obviously multiple things have kind of turned against that. So, but yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I have my moments like we do, but yeah, I appreciate you chiming in at this time of night. It's I look forward to meeting up with you for a beer sometime in the future for sure. Oh, you got 2. What's the 13? Sorry, what's the 7? Sorry, what's the 16.3 thing? I assume that's a stout. The 17 is like a double porter. I was getting my head around that one. I will do, mate. Absolutely. It's I've had literally so many messages like that, and it's a really nice kind of feeling. It's helped me without actually talking to anyone. It's actually helped me, which is really nice. But yeah, I'll just waffle on here as well. So you know what I mean. it doesn't need to be a private thing for me to talk. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I appreciate it, Phil, mate. It's you comment a lot and stuff and social media, and it's really, cheers to you, my friend. I appreciate your support and stuff. It's really cool. Always support anyone. It's like it's just little me doing this thing. It's cool, and this is why I do it. It's like it's more important to me than actually what I do. It really is. When I first started doing all this stuff, I never thought anything like this. It was more, here's what I think, put it out there. Yeah, this is so much more important than doing the reviews to me, and it always has been, and it always will be, for sure. Cool beans, man. Well, I mean, I can't say when. I will be at some point, of course. It's going to be pretty. It's going to be like starting over again with what's been going on the last month. It's going to be proper, full-on emotion going out there, which I will do. It's going to be obviously, as you know, her family in Madeira was absolutely ginormous. You're looking probably both sides of the family over 100 people. Yeah, it's going to be really quite overwhelming, I'd say. And I'm the type of person who doesn't like fuss and and all that. I just can't. My personality doesn't kind of. I can't handle it. I can't even handle my own birthday. I'm like, oh, happy birthday, have a cake. And no, just your present to me would be leave me alone. That don't get me nothing. Don't get me a cake. I don't want a party. I don't mind going to parties with someone else. Me, do one. I'm not interested. You got Rory. How you doing, mate? Kind of back, but it's just I'm feeling my way in. It's more that than anything else. Just having a few beers, talking crap. Talked about what I'm going to be doing potentially. That I can't even remember what I said at the beginning of the stream. That kind of shit. But yeah, I'm all right. I'm not getting into politics. So yeah, we will just get rid of that because I can't be asked. It's simple as that. Goodbye. You know what I mean? Right. So we're 2 hours, 18 minutes in. I'm going to the toilet for the first time. So won't be long. Don't go anywhere. Back in a minute. There we go. The absolute pro. Apparently. Stupid thing. I don't know if you can hear me. I think you can. What the fuck is that? So yeah, drinking Otter can from No Heroes. A low 4.7 New England IPA. It's alright. Fucking hell, look at all this shit here. Troll City. Well, you can fuck off as well. Not interested. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Oh well, never mind. No fucks given. Simple, isn't it? Simple shit. We'll wait for the next batch of morons to appear. So Rory is drinking. He's on Luna Park by Press Drop. Cool. Yeah, my one of my local bars I supported a hell of a lot during the first lockdown. They actually started doing home deliveries. I think they start tomorrow, which is cool. I think it's just during this next few weeks. Yeah, at the moment I can't support them. I need to sort. I've got finances and shit to sort out. Until that's done, then because I'm still getting paid and stuff that I shouldn't be getting paid, and I've contacted them, but they're still getting paid. So all that needs to go to the side. I need to get a lot of other things in order. I just never got round to it. There's paperwork and phone calls, and just not in that kind of. I've not been in that frame of mind to sort all this shit out. I've done certain things, but I never got round to. And it should. There's things that should have been done already by talking to people, but obviously it's not been done. So I need to do the bullshit again and all that kind of fucking tedious phone calls or whatever stuff. But yeah, pretty fucking to do without it. But it's adulting, I guess. Responsibility stuff for someone who's childish as me. Yeah, that kind of deal. So, Christ, there was a lot of there was a hell of a lot of trolls then. Wow, interesting. It's actually blocked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. Never done that before. It's funny. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a? So the 5 people are here. I'm assuming you're all cool. Well, you are. The people I know are cool, but that's it. Right, let's get on to this next brewery. I've actually got 2 breweries to show you. So let me just find North Down Brewing. I don't think North Down Surgery, fucking surgery. This is like the road in Margate. Get the page and stuff, and then we'll go from there. So, right, the page is up and running. So screen share. Again, it's going to be a local thing for local people. Nothing for you here. So we'll share that. Get that out there. So North Down Brewery, Margate, Jolly Boys Out in Brewery. So what are they doing? I don't even know if they deliver nationally. So, Yes, accept that shit. Right. It's only home delivery. Okay, so they don't. If you're local, then it's not going to apply to a lot of people. But let's see what it says. Shop. Let's have a look. I don't think I've been on here before, so that's where they are. I wanted the shop, so I've got a map and no shop. No. So North Down Brewery. I'm just working my way. So it's home delivery within my local area, by the look of it. So I've reviewed this a couple of times. I haven't reviewed this. I haven't reviewed that. Oh, fucking hell! What's going on here? Here's the guys who run it. So why can't? What happened to the screen? I don't know. But if you're local, it's a local thing for local people. Right, so brewery, shop, time and tide. Shop now. So these guys are out in Deal, East Kent, and they do deliver nationwide. So timeandtidebrewing.co.uk/shop. So it's their core range stuff. Once it gets in focus, potentially. Is it going to get in focus, or is it going to be blurred? There we go. So Sprat Waffler IPA, Lighthouse Hellas Lager, All In Gym American Pale Ale. Yes, I'm over fucking 18. Go away. If you'd like to, come on, go away. The fuck is going on here? I know who you are. Go. So you let me in, and then you get about a minute later. It tells you, are you over 18? There we go. All In Gym American Pale Ale, all cans, of course. I reviewed all of these. Urban Goose, which is a nice session IPA. Super Sprat is probably one of the best IPAs I've had from these guys. Double Manfred double dry hopped IPA. Depth Charge Stout. Kiss Me Quick Super Session IPA. Almost like a table beer type. Wanderlust Lager. Ham Sandwich is very good. It's a very interesting sour. I reviewed this recently. Really good beer. Captain Twinkle Tones. Check out the name of that. Bouncy Elephants. Really good. Again, Atomic Space Bear, reviewed it recently. These two are new. These two are the newest ones. Bury Me Now Triple Fruited Sour. And this one I'm really interested in. Agent Schwartz, which is obviously a dark lager. Being a Schwarz beer. German dark lager. So let's have a check of that out. This is the two. Well, I think this is the most recent in the last kind of week. So yeah, what does it say about it? Unfiltered dark lager, 25 IBUs, 5% ABV, solid malt profile, which brings toasty notes and hints of cacao or cocoa, coffee, and biscuit. Unfiltered, unfined, vegan friendly, Maris Otter. Is the malts Cara Munich, Cafra free, hops are Hallertau Middelfier, the Hallertauer tradition, and then obviously lager yeast. So yeah, I can't actually Actually, no, I can't. But that's pretty cool. That's pretty decent. I'll be a man's on in half an hour. So check them out. Cheese and beer, beer and cheese, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, check him out. He's a good mate of mine. And that's it. That's pretty much it. That you've got the usual other bits, glassware, which I've got that, and the pint glass, and you get the IPA box, autumn box, whatever you want. So they're on there. There's more. Look at that. So this is the last one. So you can get cases of 24 here. You can get a 5 mini keg of the Deal Hop Farm, which is community grown hops. As you can see there, so a bitter. What else have I got here? An amber ale. The session IPA, which has been reduced. Obviously, it's getting a bit old. You can get a case of 12 of them. This one is fairly new. Winter mild, which I'm going to be looking out for. So there's at least 3 beers that I'm going to look out for in the next couple of weeks or so. But this one really does sound quite interesting. So 6.9% mild, made from prima donna hops grown in and around Deal, from the Deal Hop Farm, which is basically community grown hops, and they give them all to the brewery, and then they brew a beer with it, which is really cool. Malt forward, dark, complex, and robust, delicious, unfiltered, unfined, vegan friendly. And this is where we go live and get all the. I should have closed all this off really, but never mind. There's no porn coming up on, I think. So yeah, I love the look of this. It's it's got this Christmassy feel about it. So yeah, 2020 harvest on the can. So, which is a new one. They've not done this one before, I don't believe. So we're going to get myself some of that at some point, hopefully, and do a review of it. Yeah. And then you got the green hop beer, which I assume will be this year's harvest. Tote bag, barrel aged triple. I've reviewed some of these on a live. I don't think I reviewed that, but certainly them two. And then ESB are reviewed. I don't think I've reviewed that, but yeah. So there's a few bits on there, and that's it for the last brewery that's right on my doorstep. So that's it. Oh, we've got fucking Troll City here. Oh yeah. Right, yeah, well, you can fuck off, and you can fuck off, and I'm sure there's going to be loads of other people that can fuck off, and it is what it is. Apologies about that. That's the trouble. As soon as you go on, because you can't see the screen, all these people that have got such interesting lives need to be twats, and that's it. It's just one of them deals, isn't it? So fucking tossers. Never mind. It's okay. They're all gone now. So anyway, I'm just going to drink the rest of this, and then I'm going to clear off. But yeah, they ain't getting any airtime, so it is what it is. Sorry. Someone else texts me. Sorry. I'm going to say 7 people watching. Are you drinking anything? I know Rory was drinking a Luna Park by Pressure Drop. Paul, are you around? Are you around yet? Or what? I've probably got another half hour. I'm getting to bed for 1 o'clock. So about 25 minutes. So if you're around, Paul, I'll stop it on here, and you can join the stream if you want to, or anyone else. I'll put it in the certain. No point for half an hour, is there really? But yeah, if you want to join for a minute, then let me know. So yeah, I appreciate everyone who's watched. So recap going forward, I'm going to start probably reviewing over the weekend, the evenings of probably Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. With some, I want to review some local stuff. It's just I could get some stuff if I can find it, but I just it's probably going to be some German stuff as well, just for now, just to see how it goes and see how I feel. And I'm trying not to mention anything during the reviews because there's still going to be reviews. So, which is one of the reasons why I want to do this little kind of live to get all that out there before, and then just right straight into the reviews. This is what it is, and I'll say I'll probably the first one, maybe Friday, Saturday, or maybe I don't know. We'll see. Maybe Sunday. I'll post them for free reviews I've still got in the wood, kind of thing, and get them out there, which were reviewed before. Shit, it's a fan kind of thing. As I said, there's a couple of reviews I'm just going to delete and then get the beers again and review them because it's just a little bit too soon. Very close, within hours beforehand, kind of shit. So yeah, not in the mood for that. Going forward again, I'm going to probably get my daughter involved with a little bit. Whether I make another channel up or keep it on here, we'll have to wait and see. Did I actually block? Oh shit! I blocked Peter. Fuck. How do you unblock someone on shit, Peter? Oh man. Well, that's pretty shit, isn't it? Oh well, I've blocked Peter. Sorry, mate. How would you unblock someone? The clueless drinker was blocked. Bollocks. That was a mistake. I thought he was a troll. But yeah, I'm going to start doing some gardening. I'm going to start reviewing some cheeses. And I'm going to start reviewing cheeses with certain beers that I think might pair. We'll have to wait and see. And that's it. 7 people watching. I appreciate everyone who's watched. Everyone was before, the comments, the likes, the love, and all that stuff. Not the likes so much because I'm not all into give me the thumbs. The views and stuff, live viewers counts, and that's not me. I let other people do that on a Tuesday and a Friday. But yeah, getting through it. I'm okay. Don't worry about me. Worry about you and your family. That's but I do appreciate everyone who's been concerned and messaging, and I'm okay. I'm just taking a step back for a while, and hopefully, maybe, potentially, fingers crossed, we'll start doing some reviews next week. We'll see how it pans out. Not promising nothing. It's all my mood. all that kind of thing, and yada yada is a nice one to use. So we've got Simo just chimed in here. I'm okay. I've had moments today in the last few days. Daughter started to give me some ask questions, and pretty heartbreaking, to be fair. I'm generally all right until she starts talking to me with certain subjects, and it's like, fucking, this is this is heavy. But I'm okay. Yeah, it's going to be an ongoing thing for a long time, especially when she starts to grow up and she's asking me questions that I can't answer at the moment. Anyway, we'll leave it like that for now. But I appreciate you chiming in, Sam. I'm just about to go, actually. So I've been on for 2 hours 40, almost 2 hours 45 minutes. So and I've just blocked Peter, the clueless drinker. Apparently, I didn't even realise. I just went block, 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 and because he had all these political bullshit things, and I just accidentally blocked Peter, so I don't know how I'm going to. I don't know how I'm going to unblock him. I have to find out. Shit. Well, that's bollocks. Settings. Have a look. I need to have a look here. It's just a cough. Don't worry. How do you unblock someone? That's really concerned me now. Anyway, I'm going to waffle off and find out how the hell I'm going to unblock. I don't know how moderators work on. I'm not on the actual YouTube itself. I'm on StreamYard, so I haven't got that page open. So I don't know, Jules, how. I mean, I've done it myself, but to unblock a user, click the box on the left of user's name. Okay. There isn't a box. See, I'm not on the YouTube page. I'm on the StreamYard page that goes onto YouTube. It's not the same. Oh, hang on. Yeah, but that's according to Google. To unlock a user, click the box to the left of the user's name. See, I haven't got the actual message. All I've got is the actual name with a thing next to it, and there's no free things either side. Oh, fucking hell. I'm sure Peter understands what it was a mistake, so I'm not too worried about it. It's just I'm blocking him. He's obviously a very good mate of mine. I blocked you. I like you so much, I block you. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it's probably settings. I went to settings. So settings, general, camera, audio, green screen, guests. Let's have a look. Play the banned guests. No banned guests. So you can't. There's no one on the stream that I've actually banned. It's the comments part that. So general, no good. It's not even on settings on StreamYard. So what the fuck? I don't know. don't know how it works. It's not on. It's not on settings on here. Anyway, I'm going to clear off. So I appreciate everyone who's watched. There's 5 people watching. 15 minutes time. Go and check out Beer Man. Can I put a link? I think I can actually. Fuck it, why not? Let me just get the link and I'll put it down below. So Beer and Cheese. It's every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then 7 p.m. Central, and then I can't remember how many hours. I think where he is, he's in California, so it's 5 p.m. I think it's 5 p.m. Western, something like that, or Pacific, as you should say. Can I find the link? That's the thing. Christ, there's a lot of people live tonight. No one of I don't know why it's gone crazy like that. Anyway, let's try and find the link. So, oh Christ, can I find a link for Beer Man? Probably not. Balls. Where is he? It's annoying when you're trying to do something and then you can't find it when you're live and stuff. Oh well. Right, let me find his channel and then see if there's a link. Beer Man. Beer Man, do you have a link? Trouble with StreamYard, you get a live link and it doesn't show up on the actual page, which is pretty bullshit. No, it doesn't. All I can do is what I'll do. I'll give you his page. I'll give you his home page, and then you can sub to him, and you'll get the notification. It'll be on in about 10 minutes, 12 minutes or so. So I'll copy his link if you're bothered, and go and check him out. I'll be going to bed and watch it in bed. I'll probably start falling asleep halfway through. So check this guy out. He'll be live in about 10-12 minutes or so. Beer and Cheese does it every Tuesday, so check him out. Thanks for everyone who's watched. All the comments, the trolls, even the trolls. Thank you very much for wasting your time. But it's really appreciated, and I hope you found what's the word, pleasure in being a twat. And sorry, Peter, for blocking you. Take care. Keep safe. See you soon.